Welcome back. What if love and forgiveness could change everything? Today, we're diving into two of Jesus' most powerful teachings that can transform your life. These simple truths offer a path to real peace and connection in a world full of division. Let's see how embracing love and forgiveness can bring true transformation to your everyday life. What Jesus meant by love. Let's start with what Jesus meant by love. Jesus didn't just talk about love, he lived it. He taught about a unique type of love called agape, which is unconditional, expecting nothing in return. In Matthew 22:37-39, Jesus said the greatest commandment is to love the Lord your God with all your heart and to love your neighbor as yourself. Throughout his life, Jesus showed this love by helping those who were overlooked, the sick, the poor, and the outcast. His love was inclusive, generous, and kind. From him, we learn that true love is about caring for others, no matter who they are. The story of the Good Samaritan. One of Jesus' most famous stories about love is the Good Samaritan. In this story, a man is hurt and left on the side of the road, and many pass by without help. But a Samaritan, someone who had every reason not to help, stops and cares for him. This story teaches us that love isn't just about feeling compassion, it's about acting on it, even for those who are different from us. By following this example, we can show kindness to those around us, especially when it's least expected. Forgiveness as a key to peace. Now, let's talk about forgiveness. Jesus taught us that forgiving others is essential for our peace. In Matthew 6:14-15, he said, "If you forgive others when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you." Forgiveness lifts a burden off our hearts, freeing us to experience true peace. To illustrate this, Jesus shared a story about a servant forgiven for a large debt who then refused to forgive someone for a smaller one. This story reminds us that if God forgives us, we should also forgive others. Loving and forgiving. Even our enemies. One of Jesus' most surprising teachings is to love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Matthew 5:44. Loving our enemies doesn't mean we have to agree with them. It means choosing not to hold on to anger or hatred. A practical way to start is by praying for those who have hurt us. Over time, this can help us release resentment, making room for inner peace. Jesus' example of forgiveness on the cross. One of the most powerful examples of forgiveness is when Jesus was on the cross. Despite his suffering, he prayed for those who were hurting him, saying, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Luke 23:34. This incredible act shows us that forgiveness is a sign of true strength and love. If Jesus could forgive in such a painful moment, we too can find the strength to forgive others. Practicing love and forgiveness daily. So how can we bring these teachings into our everyday lives? Start by asking God for help in loving and forgiving others. Think about people in your life who may need your forgiveness. Or take small steps, like letting go of minor grievances. Both love and forgiveness are journeys, and every step brings us closer to peace. Jesus calls us to live this way, becoming examples of kindness and understanding. Let's carry these teachings in our hearts, remembering that Jesus didn't just preach love and forgiveness, he showed us how to live it. Each time we choose love over anger and forgive those who hurt us, we grow closer to him. Thank you for watching. If you found this message helpful, please like and subscribe for more inspiring content. May God's love and grace be with you always.